Hello guys, it's me Abdi HusniFX, team leader and also the CEO of HusniFX Trade. In this video, I wanted to explain how you can make money in Volatility 75 uh, by following or just using a simple strategy which is for scalping, guys. Before I go through and explain uh, this strategy, please subscribe and also like, comment, and also share with friends those who are interested to learn how they want to make money in financial markets, especially synthetic indices and forex. So guys, number one, before I continue on the charity, I would like to give you some illustrations that you might need to understand what we are gonna using. So first, we are using these three moving average. You have to understand that I have explained it already how this moving average is working. If you go and check the channel, there is a strategy which I've called it the EMA strategy, which I have uploaded maybe this week. It wasn't this week. So go and watch that video about the EMA strategy and how they work. So if I give you some tips, this EMA 200 exponential moving average, I am using this for trend detection and also confirmation. These two moving average, I'm using the detection of signal and also entries for entries. So how we want to scalp the VIX 75. Number one, we have to understand these three things and always follow in order to detect it and also scalp this market. So number one, we need the detection of the trend. We have to know how to identify the trend of the market and also high and low. When I say high and low, it means that we wanted to know how to find out the high is win high and is win low, or maybe if you know the resistance and the support levels. So if you know the high and low of the market, then it will be very easy for you to detect the signals. So in order to detect or identify the trend, we will use 1 hour time frame and also the high and low of 1 hour. Number two, we have to understand also how to detect or identify the signal. So we need to have where it's possible to enter the market, and we shall use M15 or 15 minutes chart. And when we get the signal, so we still need the confirmation. So we shall use the moving average, the high and lows, and also anything that is just compiled in our education of according to this market or financial markets. Then we will find the last confirmation at M5, and we will scalp at 5 minutes chart. So now let us go and do what I'm just explaining as a theory. Number one, we have to always look that the EMA 200 is always below where we wanted to have uptrend. For example, and in this condition, you see that this moving average is now below the price. These candles are represented as a price. You can see these candles are up, and you can see this moving average is down. So when you see like this condition, the market is uptrend. So the market is always going uptrend when you see the moving average is down. So one thing you should remember at 1 hour is check the EMA. Is it below the price or is it above the price? I would like to show you the downtrend, the opposite of this uptrend. For example, in this condition, let me show you this condition. This condition is downtrend. You can see that this EMA is up. This condition is, you can see that this EMA is above the price. You can see the price is always below. The price is always below. The price is always below, and you can see that the EMA is up, the EMA is up, the EMA is up, you can see. So in this condition, the market is downtrend. So that is what I'm just go and apply this moving average onto your chart, and you can see the uptrend is started from here. So from here the market is uptrend. You can see that the market is going up. So in this, the two different ways that you can find out the uptrend and downtrend is that way. So now we need to have our signal. When condition I have this market right now at 1 hour is that there is rejection. This is a pullback at higher time frame. If we go on and check at 4 hours, this will be a pullback, means this is reversing down, and then the market is starting to go up again. So you can see that this market has made a rejection for pullback, and this is impulsive move. So this is major move and this is minor move. So guys, from here to here the market was moving very nice. It was a crazy buy, and you can see that this market has sold for a short time. According to this movement, this movement is so small. So when you see this market moving like this way, if we go at 1 hour, something different is happening, because we shall have high and low here, and that is why we need to identify at 1 hour high and low. For example, we need to buy and sell in this condition. For example, here we had a sell, here we have a buy, and here we had a sell. But how can we identify the high and low? For example, we use horizontal lines. Okay, let me say a trend line. So that trend line is just giving us the high and low of this market. As you can see, this is lower high, and this is higher low. So this is higher low, and this is higher high. This is lower high, and this is lower low. Let me say this is lower low, and this is lower high. And you can see that this is the resistance. All the time this is high, higher, low, and this is lower high. So this is always the resistance, and this is always the support area. So I will always find my entries for buy here and for my sell here. So I will go and check for detection the signal. Right now, according to 1 hour, it means that the market is at the base area. But let us see what is happening at M15. So I should go and change the time frame into M15 and find out if there is a proper entry. Almost everything I see is that the market wants to go up. So right now I see that the market is just giving me some confirmation of head and shoulder confirmations. Like, it means this market still wants to go up. It means this market wants to go up. You can clearly see what I was talking about. All the time you want to sell, you have to look for selling opportunities at this area and buying opportunities at this area. As we know, at 1 hour the market has given us that this is a correction, and in generally the market is uptrend. So always we have to find out our entries at or signal at for detection at 15 minutes and entries at M5. Right now what I see is that the market is still struggling to go up, but for sure it needs to have a break up in order to buy over again. But exactly the right entry was this candle according to 5 minutes. If we go 5 minutes right now for entries, we could see that here was the right time to buy. As you can see. So the exit points, you can see that the market always is below the EMA. Blue EMA means that the market is trending down. It is trending down. So according to M5, the downtrend has started here. It means this market still wants to to go down. It still wants to go down at lower time frames because it's in a bull, it's in a bearish, or what we call a bullback or correction or contraction phase according to 1 hour time frame. So now you guys can see that the market was selling from there to here, and then it started to buy. So the next buy will be above the blue EMA. It will be above that area. So if we want to buy this market, we have to buy above this area, and our target will be below this level. Okay, it means we are buying above this level. We are buying above this level, and our target will be like this area. So this should be our target. So that is how we're gonna scalp. And if we wanna solve it already, we could sell below here. But according to the scalping, you can still trade between these two trend lines. These two trend lines, as here is the high and here is the low, always. But right now we will watch the market, what is gonna happen, guys. At that level is how we can decide of selling and buying opportunities. But you can see, guys, that this market is still selling. But I see opportunities when price crosses above that trend line or that level. I cannot make a decision, for example, for entries before I get a nice confirmation. For example, this market seems like it will break above this and then reach at that condition. But the real thing that I see right now is that the price is still below this EMA, so it's still dropping down. But my condition of buying this market should be the price must be above this price zone. Okay, this price zone. So when price is at this price level, I have exactly a nice entry. Okay, I have exactly a nice entry. When price comes above that level, I have exactly a nice entry. So, and my target should be like there. Okay, like 85662. So I'm not just greedy because I'm scalping, so I cannot also make a decision above this level. So those are my targets, and also those are my targets. So you can see, so it's not just the so we target like 30 or 40 pips, but you can see here it's like around the 10 pips. So not bad, guys. Not bad, guys. So that is how you can detect your entries. So the other possibilities that can happen is this market is trending down. So 65% of the market is selling. 65% the market is selling, guys. The market is selling. So how do you want to decide your selling opportunities? Okay, the selling opportunities should be below that area. Okay, it must be below. When the price crosses below here and closes below this level, you still have a chance to sell. You still have a chance to sell, guys. So right now you can see the market is still dropping down and wants to continue to the downside. no matter no matter how it takes, you have to be patient and do not always go and try to place an order before the market gives you a nice entry. So you should always wait and watch the market until you get a proper entry, guys. Okay, that's my advice. So now that is how we can still wait to get a nice entry, guys. Okay, so let us wait. Wow, so that is the setup of scalping right now. It's time. I'm 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 just waiting and watching this market. But probably you have to understand what I have explained generally. So there is how you can watch and wait and find your exactly interest. So always try to find out the high and low by using trend lines. Okay, trend lines are used in different ways. Okay, trend lines are used in different ways. So I will explain another video how to use the trend lines by detecting the high and low of the market. So it means that we are still at this range. You can see that the market is still at this range. So guys, I will close. I will just wait for. Uh, I will just wait for this entries, and then I would like to close the explanation. So guys, welcome and watch for seconds how the market is forming. Let me give you like 5 minutes and let us wait. I hope you understood. Guys, you know, market is about patience. So when playing games, patience is a part of it. So right now, I would like to stop this video, and I would recommend you, please do not use multiple trend lines like this. I'm just placing this for tutorial, but it's not okay to use these moving average all the time. Please use to get the right or the clear charities for small moving average. Right now, I would like to close this video in this at this time right now, and have a patient and wait exactly when you get a nice breakup and back test it, then go and buy or sell. Thank you very much, and have a nice day for wherever you are. Have a nice time wherever you are, guys. Thank you and bye bye.